Today I want to feature a foundation that I have been so reluctant to talk about because it is offensively expensive. But let me tell you guys, this foundation is exquisite. It is absolutely spectacular. I've had this for over a year and I absolutely love it. Up until recently, I've just been using this for special occasions, but I'm going to use it day to day because it is beautiful. It looks amazing on my 54-year-old skin. And I don't want it to expire before I use every last drop. So this is the La Prairie Skin Caviar Foundation and Concealer, and it is, hold on to your horses you guys, $290. I mean, that is stupid expensive, but let me tell you why I love this and why it is the best foundation I've ever used on my mature skin. Once this is applied, it buffs into the skin gorgeously and sets down without the need for any powder. The formula is enriched with an extracellular complex and caviar extract and is said to over time firm the skin and improve the skin texture. I would love to say I found another less expensive product that competes with this, but honestly, I have not. And if you ever really want to treat yourself to something spectacular, this is one to try. I did recently just order the Tom Ford foundation, the reformulated version, and I will let you guys know because it's under $100, so much cheaper than this, but still a luxury product, and I have heard that it is a stunning foundation. So moving on with this makeup look, I did use the Westman Atelier bronzer stick, and this is in the color Truffle, which I love. Of course, Westman Atelier is a little bit pricey, but it is stunning on mature skin and absolutely worth every penny. I'm moving on to the Huda Beauty concealer, and I do love this concealer under the eyes. It gives good coverage. It's a thinner formula and a little bit goes a long way. Definitely hydrate the under eyes before doing a makeup routine. Remember not to use too much concealer and blend it out really well. I have worn this with and without a tiny bit of powder and I love it both ways. I usually wear it without powder, to be honest. Now, although I do take really good care of my skin, and I will say I have pretty good skin for my age at 54, if you zoom in on this, there is no trickery here. This is a beautiful, stunning foundation. It is already setting into the skin and it looks just incredible. I have been really hesitant to share this foundation more often with you guys because of the ridiculously offensive price, but I feel like people would want to know about this. I have had this for over a year. I've been saving it for special occasions, for date nights, and not using it every day. And darn it, I'm going to start using it every day. I'm hoping the Tom Ford foundation is really beautiful as well because that is much less expensive. So I am using the concealer here to go over a few areas that I have some redness and some veins showing through and just tapping it into the skin with the warmth of my finger. I'm now moving on to the Westman Atelier Baby Cheeks. This is in the color Petal, another beautiful product. It just melts into the skin so gorgeously. I feel like this color is universally flattering. It just looks beautiful no matter what makeup I wear. If I wear cool tones or warm tones, it just looks like a natural flush to the cheeks. I like to take a Q-tip and wipe off my brow area before I go in with my brow pencil just to fill in the sparse areas and even up my brows a little bit. Before I do that though, I am going to powder just a little bit with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder. This is in the shade Cupcake. Because I'm on camera, you definitely see shine in the forehead and T-zone a little bit more and the under eyes. And for the sake of being on video, I am going to go ahead and set in the T-zone. And then I did spray with a little bit of the MAC Fix Plus Radiance. I'm going to move on to my recent favorite brow pencil, which is the Ravi Beauty. This is the Effortless Brow, I believe it's called. And this has such a nice fine tip and a really great formula for softly drawing in where you're missing some brow hairs and just giving those areas where you're maybe a little deficient in brows a little extra pigment. I'm going to go ahead and brush up my brows and then move on to my new favorite brow gel. This is the Maybelline Super Lock. This is lightly pigmented, but also has just a really great gel. If you have unruly brows, this will lock them into place all day. And if you have sparse brows, this will give them a little more body and the look of fullness and more brow hairs. Another recent favorite for me is the Hung Van Gogh. This is the Color Story eyeshadow palette, and it's the neutral, and it just is so versatile and so beautiful. I love the matte shades for giving my eye a little lift and contour, and it just makes an easy neutral eye look. The formula on these eyeshadows, it is rich, buttery, beautiful, blends well, and the shimmers in this palette are to die for. If you're not familiar with Hung Van Gogh, he is a super talented celebrity makeup artist, and I really admire his work and love supporting him. So although I am not as talented as Hung Van Gogh in my eyeshadow artistry, I do love these tones and just keeping it simple and lifting my aging eyes. I'm moving on here to the lower lash line with a Rephr flat brush, and I'll list everything down in the description below. But I love just giving the lower lash line some subtle definition with the eyeshadow and also creating a soft eyeshadow wing. I am moving on here to this stunning shimmer, and you guys, the camera does this no justice. Just a little bit of this on the center of the eye is so beautiful. And if you want it to be a little bit more intense, using the finger will give you more color payoff. I'm moving on to brightening that dark inner corner of my eye and just giving an inner corner highlight. I feel like this palette has everything you need, from a nice deep rich color, gorgeous shimmers, and that matte light tone for doing some highlighting. Not only did I use that on the inner corner of the eyes, but I also am using it on the nose just to bring some highlight to the tip of the nose and the bridge. I just reordered some of this Clinique lower lash mascara, and it is so fantastic if you want something that's really small and precise. So I'm moving on here to another Westman Atelier product, and this is their Duo. It has a little bronzer and blush, and just going over the blush to make it last longer. I'm overlining my lips with a little bit of the Wonder Skin lip liner, and I am absolutely loving this because it stays on so well. I do like to tap it or buff it into my lips a little bit after I apply it, just to soften the edges. But let me tell you, this lip liner stays on all day long. I just recently purchased some lip liners and eyeliners from this brand, and I have been so impressed. I'm moving on to a little bit of lipstick. This is a Fenty lip glow, and it is really pretty, hydrating and comfortable on the lips. Little setting spray and a puff to blend things in, and I am ready for the day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thanks for sharing a piece of your day with me.